Hey, fatty. Dietary fat has no nutrition density per calorie whatsoever, no volume, and it's 9 calories a gram. 9 calories a gram and no volume. Protein is 4 calories a gram. Carbohydrates, 4 calories a gram. As long as you're eating whole food carbohydrates, you got volume and only 4 calories a gram. The lean protein, 4 calories a gram. Combine that with a meal-a-day diet, you can restrict the hell out of the calories. And then you can eat in massive abundance on a zero-fat diet. Okay, you can eat zero fat when you're fat. You're fat. You can eat a zero-fat diet. Zero fat. Zero fat, literally zero. Until you get to where you want to be, and then you can always put the brakes on. How do you think these fruitarian vegans that can take it way too far can even do that? Can take it so far that they end up weighing 60 pounds. Because the adherence to an insane caloric deficit while keeping the metabolism running hot is a joke. So what do? You just don't take it that far. You put the brakes on. You can always put the brakes on the weight loss. That's the least of your worries, you idiots. That's a good problem to have. You do a meal-a-day diet. So you're pushing that fast, you fat-ass pig. And then you're eating a diet that is zero fat, starch-based, with fruit. Okay, and the protein from the animal protein, you fat pigs, just to keep the fat at zero, you can basically knock that right out. You can pick animal proteins that are zero fat only. Zero fat only. You can literally run a zero fat diet, you fat asses. Zero fat. Okay, we've done long fasts in the past. There's no food. There's no food. That's zero fat. This is what's going to get insane. Insane weight loss with extremely high adherence. And you don't even have to do the fasting aspect if you don't want to do it. You're still going to drop crazy amounts of body fat on a crazy low-fat diet. Fat is 9 calories a gram. It screws up your metabolism. It makes your body not take up carbohydrates properly. All of this combined makes running a massive caloric deficit for crazy long periods of time an absolute joke. You get in your salts. On your fasting window, you get in 0-calorie drinks. A 1 meal a day diet. A 1 meal a day zero-fat diet can be sustained for weeks on end when you're a fat-ass pig. Weeks on end. As close to zero fat as possible. So what do we got for zero fat starches? We got potatoes, which are basically no fat. Okay, you got rice. Okay, you got your fruit. Okay, as close to zero as possible. You got zero fat protein sources. Okay, you don't even have to have the animal protein in there if you don't want, fat pig. Okay, you're going to be getting a crazy amount of protein just from hammering all the starch back. You're fat ass. It's not even an issue. Okay, it's not even an issue. You're a fat pig. You can run the protein through the floor from the animal protein just to make sure the fat's at zero. And if you don't want to do that, pick protein sources from animal proteins that are zero fat. 1 meal a day, zero fat diet, you fat pigs, is going to get you insane. Insane. Auschwitz level weight loss, you fat ass pigs.